Welcome. Today we're diving into the world of I bonds, a unique type of savings bond issued by the US government. You might have heard people talking about them lately, especially as economic conditions change. But what exactly are I bonds and why are so many people suddenly interested? In this video we'll break down what I bonds are, how they work, and why they've become a hot topic for both new and experienced investors. Let's start by understanding the basics of these government-backed savings tools. I bond is a type of US savings bond designed to protect your money from inflation. Issued by the U.S. Department of the Treasury, I bonds are considered one of the safest investments available because they're backed by the federal government. The I in I bond stands for inflation, which hints at their main feature: they help your savings keep up with rising prices. Unlike regular savings accounts, I bonds offer a combination of a fixed interest rate and an inflation-adjusted rate, making them unique in the world of personal finance. So how do I bonds actually work? When you buy an I bond, you're lending money to the U.S. government, and in return you earn interest over time. The interest is made up of two parts: a fixed rate that stays the same for the life of the bond and a variable rate that adjusts every 6 months based on inflation. This means your earnings can increase if inflation rises, helping your money maintain its purchasing power. It's a simple yet effective way to save, especially during periods of high inflation. Interest rate on I bonds is a combination of two components: the fixed rate and the inflation rate. The fixed rate is set when you buy the bond and never changes. The inflation rate, however, is recalculated every May and November based on changes in the consumer price index. This unique structure means your I bond's total interest rate can go up or down over time, depending on economic condition. It's this flexibility that makes I bonds particularly attractive during times of rising inflation. You might be wondering, why are I bonds suddenly getting so much attention? The answer lies in the current economic climate. With inflation rates climbing, people are looking for safe ways to protect their savings from losing value. I bonds offer a government-backed solution that adjusts for inflation, making them a popular choice when traditional savings accounts and CDs offer low returns. This surge in interest is a direct response to the financial challenges many are facing today. One of the biggest reasons people trust I bonds is the government guarantee. Unlike stocks or corporate bonds, I bonds are backed by the full faith and credit of the US government. This means your investment is extremely safe, with virtually no risk of losing your principal. For many, especially those who are risk-averse or nearing retirement, this level of security is a major selling point. It's peace of mind that's hard to find elsewhere in the investment world. Inflation can erode the value of your savings over time, making it harder to afford the things you need. I bonds are specifically designed to combat this problem. By adjusting their interest rates based on inflation, I bonds help ensure that your money maintains its purchasing power. This feature is especially valuable during periods of high inflation when other savings options might not keep up. It's a practical way to safeguard your financial future. Bonds are available to almost everyone. U.S. citizens, residents, and even some trusts and estates can purchase I bonds directly from the Treasury. There are some limits, though. Individuals can buy up to $10,000 in electronic I bonds each year, plus an additional $5,000 in paper I bonds if you use your federal tax refund. This makes I bonds accessible to a wide range of savers, from individuals to families and even organizations. Purchasing I bonds is straightforward. Most people buy them online through the TreasuryDirect website, which is run by the U.S. Department of the Treasury. The process involves setting up an account, linking your bank, and choosing how much you want to invest. For those who prefer paper bonds, you can use your federal tax refund to buy up to $5,000 in paper I bonds each year. This flexibility makes it easy for anyone to get started. When it comes to investing in I bonds, there are clear limits. The minimum purchase amount for electronic I bonds is just $25, making them accessible to nearly everyone. The maximum you can buy each year is $10,000 electronically, plus $5,000 in paper bonds through your tax refund. These limits help ensure that I bonds are a tool for individual savers rather than large institutions, keeping the focus on personal financial security. Interest on I bonds is added to the value of the bond every month and paid out when you cash in the bond. This means your investment grows over time and you don't have to worry about reinvesting interest payments. The compounding effect can help your savings grow faster, especially if you hold the bond for several years. It's a simple, hands-off way to build wealth over time. I bonds are designed to be a long-term savings tool. You must hold an I bond for at least 1 year before you can cash it in. If you redeem the bond within the first 5 years, you'll lose the last 3 months of interest as a penalty. After 5 years, you can cash out with no penalty. This structure encourages savers to think long-term and rewards patience with higher overall returns. The bonds offer some attractive tax benefits. The interest you earn is exempt from state and local income taxes, which can boost your overall return. Federal taxes are deferred until you cash in the bond or it matures, whichever comes first. In some cases, if you use the proceeds for qualified education expenses, you might even be able to avoid federal taxes altogether. These tax perks make I bonds even more appealing for savers. How do I bonds stack up against other popular savings options? Unlike stocks, I bonds don't carry market risk, and unlike regular savings accounts, they adjust for inflation. Certificates of deposit (CDs) may offer fixed rates, but they don't keep up with inflation like I bonds do. This makes I bonds a unique choice for those seeking safety, steady growth, and inflation protection all in one package. Another common comparison is between I bonds and Treasury inflation-protected securities, or TIPS. Both are government-backed and protect against inflation, but there are key differences. I bonds have purchase limits and tax advantages, while TIPS can be bought in larger amounts and are traded on the open market. Each has its own pros and cons, so it's important to consider your personal goals before choosing. Timing can play a role in maximizing your I bond returns. Since the inflation rate adjusts every May and November, some investors choose to buy right before these updates to lock in a higher rate for the next 6 months. However, because I bonds are designed for long-term savings, the exact timing isn't as critical as simply getting started and letting your investment grow over time. Bonds can play a valuable role in a diversified investment portfolio. They offer stability and inflation protection, making them a good counterbalance to riskier assets like stocks. Many financial advisors recommend including some bonds as part of your overall savings strategy, especially if you're looking for low-risk, long-term growth. Benefits most from bonds: they're ideal for conservative investors, retirees, and anyone looking to protect their savings from inflation. Parents saving for education or individuals building an emergency fund can also benefit. Because of their safety and tax advantages, bonds appeal to a wide range of savers. While bonds have many advantages, they're not perfect for everyone. The annual purchase limits mean you can't invest large sums all at once. There's also the 1-year lockup period, and if you cash out before 5 years, you'll lose some interest. Additionally, the interest rate can go down if inflation falls. It's important to weigh these factors before investing. Like some other bonds, bonds can't be bought or sold on a secondary market. You must purchase them directly from the Treasury and redeem them the same way. This lack of liquidity means you can't trade bonds like stocks or other securities, so they're best suited for long-term savings rather than short-term speculation. Bonds come in two forms: digital and paper. Most people buy digital bonds online through TreasuryDirect, which makes managing your investment easy. Paper bonds are only available if you use your federal tax refund to purchase them. Both types offer the same interest rates and protections, but digital bonds are more convenient for most investors. Do you know you can give bonds as a gift? It's a thoughtful way to help friends or family start saving for the future. You can purchase bonds as gifts through TreasuryDirect, and the recipient can redeem them when they're ready. It's a unique present that grows in value over time and offers the same inflation protection and security as bonds you buy for yourself. Bonds can be a smart way to save for education expenses. If you use the proceeds to pay for qualified higher education costs, you may be able to exclude the interest from your federal income taxes. This makes bonds a tax-efficient option for parents and students planning for college or other educational goals. Building an emergency fund is essential, and bonds can play a role here. Their safety, inflation protection, and government backing make them a solid choice for money you want to keep safe but still have grow over time. Just remember the 1-year lockup period before you can access your funds, so plan accordingly. For those planning for retirement, bonds offer a way to preserve purchasing power and add stability to your savings. Their low risk and tax advantages make them a good supplement to other retirement accounts. While you can't hold bonds directly in an IRA, you can use them alongside other investments to balance your overall retirement strategy. Interest from bonds is subject to federal income tax, but you can choose to report it each year or wait until you redeem the bond. There's no state or local tax on bond interest, which can make a big difference depending on where you live. If you use bonds for qualified education expenses, you might avoid federal taxes altogether. When you're ready to cash in your bonds, the process is simple. For digital bonds, you can redeem them online through TreasuryDirect. For paper bonds, you'll need to visit a bank. Remember, if you cash out before 5 years, you'll lose the last 3 months of interest. After 5 years, you can redeem your bonds with no penalty. Bonds mature after 30 years. At that point, they stop earning interest, so it's important to redeem them and put your money to work elsewhere. You can cash them in at any time after the first year, but waiting until maturity maximizes your interest earnings. Always keep track of your bonds' maturity dates to make the most of your investment. If your bonds are lost or stolen, don't worry. The Treasury can replace them if you have proof of ownership. For digital bonds, your records are safe online. For paper bonds, you'll need to fill out a form and provide details about the lost bond. This added security is another reason people trust bonds for their savings. Bonds can be included in your estate planning. You can name a beneficiary when you buy the bond, making it easy to pass on your savings. If you die, your beneficiary can redeem the bond or have it reissued in their name. This makes bonds a flexible tool for leaving a financial legacy. Parents and grandparents often buy bonds for children as a way to teach them about saving and investing. You can open a custodial account for a minor and purchase bonds in their name. Over time, these bonds can grow into a valuable financial resource for education or other future needs. Popularity of bonds often rises and falls with inflation trends. When inflation is high, more people turn to bonds for protection. When inflation is low, other investments may seem more attractive. Understanding these trends can help you decide when bonds make the most sense for your financial goals. Recently, there's been a surge in demand for bonds as inflation rates have climbed. Many savers are looking for ways to protect their money, and bonds have become a go-to option. This increased interest has even led to record sales and more people opening TreasuryDirect accounts than ever before. Keeping track of your bonds is easy, especially if you buy them digitally. TreasuryDirect provides an online dashboard where you can see your holdings, interest earned, and maturity dates. For paper bonds, you'll need to keep physical records. Staying organized ensures you make the most of your investment. Including I bonds in your financial plan can help you achieve a balanced approach to saving and investing. Their unique combination of safety, inflation protection, and tax advantages makes them a valuable tool for reaching both short-term and long-term goals. Talk to a financial advisor to see how I bonds fit into your overall strategy. If you're new to investing, I bonds are a great place to start. They're simple to buy, easy to understand, and offer a safe way to grow your money. The government backing and inflation protection mean you can invest with confidence, even if you're just beginning your financial journey. Market ups and downs can be stressful, but I bonds offer a safe haven. Because their value doesn't fluctuate with the stock market, they provide stability during turbulent times. This makes them a valuable addition to any portfolio, especially when you want to reduce risk. One of the best features of I bonds is compound interest. As interest is added to your bond each month, you start earning interest on your interest. Over time, this compounding effect can significantly boost your savings, especially if you hold your bonds for many years. By investing in I bonds, you're supporting the U.S. government's ability to fund important programs and services. While your main goal is to protect your savings, it's nice to know your investment also contributes to the broader economy and public good. Getting started with I bonds is easy. Visit the TreasuryDirect website, set up your account, and decide how much you want to invest. Remember the annual limits and think about how I bonds fit into your overall savings plan. With just a few steps, you can begin protecting your money from inflation and building a more secure financial future. People often have questions about I bonds, such as how interest is calculated, when they can cash out, and what happens if rates change. The TreasuryDirect website offers detailed FAQs, and financial advisors can help you understand how I bonds fit your needs. Don't hesitate to seek out information to make informed decisions. Ultimately, I bonds are about financial security. They offer a safe, reliable way to grow your savings and protect against inflation. Whether you're saving for a rainy day, planning for retirement, or building wealth for the next generation, I bonds can help you reach your goals with confidence. To get the most from your I bonds, consider buying them early in the month to maximize interest, holding them for at least 5 years to avoid penalties, and using them as part of a diversified savings plan. Stay informed about rate changes and review your portfolio regularly to ensure your investments align with your goals. Interest rates and inflation can change, so it's important to stay informed about updates to I bond rates and rules. The TreasuryDirect website is the best source for current information. By keeping up to date, you can make the best decisions for your financial future. Wrap up, I bonds are a powerful tool for anyone looking to protect their savings from inflation while enjoying government-backed security and tax advantages. They're easy to buy, simple to understand, and suitable for a wide range of financial goals. Whether you're just starting out or looking to add stability to your portfolio, I bonds deserve a closer look. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the world of I bonds.